hot. This is why.
Hey guys, Brandon Beatty here. I'm trying to give my roommate, who is not here, a lesson on the golf course. So Matt is my roommate. He has some experience with sports. He's played lacrosse. He played football. He's not very good with hand-eye coordination, so they pretty much put him on defense in lacrosse and did not really let him touch the ball too much in football. He's a big kid. He's got an athletic stance. But first off, when we started, he had trouble making contact, as you'll see in his upcoming swings. So that was pretty much the first thing that we wanted to work on, just trying to get the ball up in the air. And then on the second lesson, we worked on more of a club path to try and make it easier to make impact with the ball. So here are Matt's first 4 swings. So here's his first swing. As you see, he can't really make contact. It comes really inside here. Crazy wrist hinge. Keeps his weight on his back instead of releasing through. Again, here you see the front knee also kind of dips his shoulders. Can't very clear his body. So here we go at the start of the first lesson. After he fixes his hair. So what we try and get started after I saw the first couple swings was I want him to move the ball back in his stance. As you can see, he steps forward. I want to get a little bit of a forward press in the club so it's easier for him to make contact, because as of right now we're not worried about direction or centerness. We're just worried about getting the ball off the ground. That was his first contact of the day actually, so that's good. So I throw a tee in there to kind of give him some confidence to be able to hit the ball in the air, because we don't want him to quit on us. So as you can see, he struggles with releasing his back foot and getting his weight forward. He's got a good stance though, good athletic stance. He could probably move farther from the ball. And we're really working on the forward press. And I want him to kind of move his weight. There's more contact. Ball's in the air at least. So we just work on that for a little bit. Pretty much just forward pressing, squaring the club head up, maybe backing away a bit. And on the next lesson, I was going to work on the club head path. As you can see on this next one, he takes it really inside. I want him to step back there. So you'll see on this swing, he takes it really inside. He's got some crazy wrist hinge right there, and it's kind of making his swing pretty weak when he feels like he's swinging 100 miles. He actually hits himself there. It's kind of funny. Remember the whole. So this is the start of the second lesson, adding on from what we did last time with the press. He's making contact right off the bat. As you can see, he still kills it real inside fast and gets some serious wrist hinge right there. But he is making contact, which is good. So on the face-on swing right here, you can see I got that forward press working. He actually makes really good contact here, probably his best contact between the 2 lessons. There it is again. And you can see the contact, and he hits even grass after the ball, which is good. Good start from where we were last time. So adding on from previous, I put a stick down here, as you can see, and right here I'm trying to explain the squaring the club face up and making it perpendicular with the stick that's laying down. It's just like a good visual aid to help him in squaring up the club face and trying to get that contact even better and getting the ball flying higher in the air. As you see, contact is made. A little wayward, but that's okay because we are going to work on direction next. So here I go back to my bag, grab my putter, and I want to kind of give him a visual aid of how he should be starting the club path. I want him to start it back behind the ball, going down the grip, down the shaft, down the face of the putter. It's a good visual aid. It helped me when I first started. So instead of that Jurassic inside that you'll see right here, I want him to start taking it out just like that and coming down. I'll give him hopefully a better wrist hinge at a better angle for impact. He falls off it there, but that's okay. He's getting the idea down. The path looks better. So there's contact. Again, not great, but we are improving getting the ball off the ground. So this is the meat of the lesson. I told him I don't like ending on bad shots, so I want to see one more good shot before we leave. It ends up being his best shot of the day with great contact. As you can see, he starts the club face back towards that line I gave him.
Good.
Great shot, great finish. And we are, look at that little clap. I'm happy. We are on the road to improvement. So this is where we start again the first lesson. Just some things I wanted him to start off with and take away from this first outing was moving the ball back in his stance, trying to get the forward tilt in the club head right there. I liked him to move back a little bit, but I guess he didn't hear me. And then this is where we decided, as you see, this Jurassic inside take on the next lesson that I wanted to work on club head path. But this was a good start for him. I was pretty proud of the progress that we made. He's getting the ball off the ground, except for there, right there. But we later on improved on that. And this is where we really started making progress with the path of the club face in the second lesson. Tell him to step back a little bit. This is one of his better shots. As soon as he follows the path right there, makes good contact, good finish for him. Pretty proud of going from not making contact to some pretty decent golf shots. So that wraps it up for us. Since he couldn't be here because the kid's literally been in the library all day, I had him write a little reaction and email it to me. So it goes, it was a bright sunny day, a little hotter than I would have personally liked it. Me and Brando hit the range. Frat. At the beginning, I struggled to hit the ball at all, but Brandon told me to slow my swing down. Also, focus on the ball, keeping my head down, and to tilt the club forward, and my back foot finish more. Good English. After I began to make contact with the ball, other lessons were learned. And he did a very good job explaining what each of these did to affect the swing and how they would change the trajectory of the ball. The use of two other clubs in order to keep my stance and get my arms outstretched further was very effective and smart of him to think of. I enjoyed the lesson very much and look forward to being able to go out with my friends and father and do betterly than I normally would have. So pretty nice of him. So moving on, what did I learn? I learned that I need to be a little bit more prepared. The iPad setting up was kind of tough. iMovie's really hard for me. Really hard. What did I do well as an instructor? I related to him and I made him feel as comfortable as possible because I know it's not his normal setting. So he liked the fact that I did that, helped him out, and it was easy for us to communicate because we've been living together. And what did I learn through this experience? I learned that it's going to only get tougher. He was pretty inexperienced, so it was a good start. I'm going to be working with juniors a lot this summer, so I'm going to have probably a little bit more patience than I did with my roommate. Probably because he never cleans up the room. But for the most part, I think for first lesson it was pretty successful. So I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day.
I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot.